Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into 30 Lessons for Loving by Karl Pillemer, a heartwarming and insightful book that distills the wisdom of countless elderly individuals who have navigated the waters of love and relationships. Drawing from an extensive range of personal experiences, the book offers invaluable guidance for anyone seeking to forge a strong, enduring partnership. From recognizing the one to mastering the art of communication and rekindling romance over the years, these lessons serve as a roadmap for couples at any stage of their journey together. Author Karl Pillemer is not only an esteemed professor of human development at Cornell University, but also specializes in gerontology at the Weill Cornell Medical College. His international reputation as a gerontologist underscores the depth of knowledge and expertise woven into every chapter of this book. 30 Lessons for Loving speaks to those on the quest for a stable life partner and couples who are encountering challenges in communication, mutual respect, or maintaining the spark in their relationship. Engage with the collective wisdom so passionately curated within these pages and step closer to the happily ever after you've been dreaming of. Join us as we explore these transformative lessons distilled from a lifetime of love and partnership. "30 Lessons for Loving." Advice from the wisest Americans on love, relationships, and marriage. Introduction. Uncover timeless wisdom for enduring romance. In the search for love and happiness in partnerships, we often look for new strategies and modern advice. But what if the best counsel comes from those who have walked the path of love for decades? Seeking insights into lasting love, we find lessons woven from the lives of older generations who have celebrated the golden jubilees of their unions. These venerable lovers offer a treasure trove of tried and true principles for nurturing a love that stands the test of time. Join us as we delve into the wisdom of over 700 seasoned souls, sharing nuggets on love's longevity. Whether just stepping into the world of romance or looking to stoke the embers of a long-standing flame, their sage advice illuminates a path to a fulfilling relationship. During our journey, you'll discover the significance of trusting your gut instincts in love, the art of diffusing tensions in a relationship with a simple culinary gesture, and the unexpected challenges of parenthood, and how they can, strangely, bring couples closer. So sit back, open your heart, and prepare to explore the depths of lasting love with guidance from those who have loved and lived it to the fullest. Part 1. Seasoned Love, Gleaning Marital Wisdom from Long-Lasting Relationships. Have you ever pondered the blueprint for an everlasting bond between two souls? That question, threading through countless centuries, remains ever relevant today. And while the challenge of finding a definitive answer persists, we are not without substantial clues. To unearth the secrets of enduring unions, the spotlight turns to those who have already navigated the complex dance of partnership for over 3 decades. In a groundbreaking investigation, the author has gathered an anthology of voices speaking from lifetimes of intimate experience, testimony that holds relevance for couples of all orientations. Drawing from the wisdom of seasoned veterans of love, both from resilient marriages and those that face their share of struggles, we are offered a panoramic view of commitment. This survey bypasses the polarized perspectives that tend to dominate the conversation around relationships, choosing instead to embrace the intricate mosaic that is romantic partnership. More than 700 elderly Americans shared their insights, cutting across the spectrum of societal change. The advice resonates, steeped in their collective journey through epochs that have tested the human spirit in ways unimaginable to younger generations. They've weathered storms of illness, conflict, and the sundry challenges that lead many modern-day couples to restless nights. The beautiful revelation here is the common thread that unites the counsel from same-sex and heterosexual couples alike, indicating that the core principles of love defy both time and preference. So, are you yearning to unlock the secrets of selecting a lifelong companion, laying down a robust relationship foundation, and keeping the flames of romance alive? If your heart whispers an eager yes, let's venture forth and soak in the rich wisdom that has been lovingly passed down to guide us on the path of love. Part 2. Heart Meets Mind. The synergy of emotion and logic in choosing a life partner. If you've ever tossed and turned, wondering if someone is your destined partner, you're not alone. The quest for certainty in love is as elusive as ever, but there's a blend of insight and instinct that can guide you towards making an informed choice when selecting a mate. Embrace the power of the in love sentiment, the profound and often inexpressible assurance that feels undeniably right. Bryant Walker, at 65 years old, describes it as a vision of a future where the relationship simply continues without end. This is the essence of following your heart, being attuned to that deep-seated affirmation that you've found something special. However, recognizing when things don't align is equally crucial. Take Kathy Andrews's experience. Despite a persistent unease, she entered a marital odyssey that ended only after 20 tumultuous years. The crucial lesson: do not ignore the gut feeling, that persistent whisper telling you something is amiss. But your heart's voice alone isn't enough to seal the commitment. Engage your intellect. Take time to understand who your partner truly is, beyond surface-level charm. Do you share common aspirations and values? Assess the practical aspects, such as fiscal savvy and parenting potential. Having differing hobbies and interests can sprinkle diversity and vigor into a partnership. Yet clashing values can foreshadow disaster. It's necessary to discern not just what your partner enjoys, but what they deem important on a fundamental level. Balancing the intuitive pull of your heart with the discerning judgment of your head paves the path to a union that's both passionate and pragmatic. Part 3. Navigating the Dialogues of Love. The Art of Communication in Lasting Relationships. In the bright mosaic of love, one piece shines consistently clear, a unanimous piece of advice from those who've seen many seasons. Communicate, don't clam up or shout. For many couples who've traversed the highs and lows, mastering constructive conversation and finding the right moment to engage is pivotal. Consider the tale of Christy and Sean Wilkins, whose first marital chapter closed after a silent 12 years, only to be rewritten 6 decades later. They remarried, recognizing their initial failure not as one of incompatibility, but of communication left unattempted. Nowadays, Christy believes, they'd turn to counseling to navigate through the silence. But when you speak matters as much as what you say, to converse with your partner when they're ready to listen, and to avoid delicate dialogues on an empty stomach, is to respect the intricate dance of dialogue. A tip from the experienced: before a disagreement boils over, a simple snack or a calming cup of tea can sometimes turn the tide. It's a small ritual, but one that underlines the profound importance of timing and communication. With seasoned couples debunking the myth of extrasensory perception in love, it's clear that partners don't always intuitively grasp each other's needs. You might share a pillow, but not a perspective. The solution lies in asking probing questions, summarizing your partner's words back to them, and ensuring your shared understanding is as clear as morning light. It's this dedicated commitment to direct and timely communication that forms one of the cornerstones of a love that lasts, revealing that even in matters of the heart, timing isn't just a punchline. It's essential. Part 4. Keep the spark alive. Why your marriage should take precedence over parenting. Marriage weaves threads of joy and trials alike, and when children enter the picture, the tapestry becomes even more intricate. Amidst the whirlwind of parenting, seasoned couples impart a surprising yet emphatic piece of advice: let your marriage lead the way, not your children. This counsel may seem counterintuitive, especially given the child-centric households of the 1950s, but the message is unwavering. The strength of your partnership sets the foundation for everything else, including the well-being of your children. Immersing yourself solely in parenting can inadvertently sow the seeds of marital discontent. Remember, a stable marriage is a gift to your children. It offers them a model of what healthy relationships look like. To shield them from the fallout of an unraveling marriage is to offer them a sanctuary of security. Cultivating excitement is vital in shaking off the lethargy of daily routines. Cecilia Fowler learned from her first marriage that the mundanities of life should not overshadow the vibrancy of the relationship. In her subsequent marriage, she and her partner enlivened their lives by breaking the monotony, like dressing to the nines simply for a pizza night out. Beyond the laughter of children, the subject of finances can loom large in the marital landscape. The advice is clear: avoid debt like a storm on the horizon. Marriages free from financial strain tend to bask in harmony, while those on shoestring budgets may see every penny scrutinized, breeding contention. To navigate monetary matters, it is essential to craft a thoughtful financial plan, prioritizing expenses and saving for goals instead of leaning on credit cards as a crutch. Comparing your lot with others, more affluent, only fans the flames of discontent. Through every stage of family life, remember, a marriage nourished with intention, a touch of spontaneity, and mindful finances isn't just surviving, it's thriving. Part 5. Igniting an Eternal Flame, the Power of Surprise in Enduring Love. Imagine this: you're years into a loving partnership, comfortable in your shared life, but you're eager to keep the spark of romance as bright as in the early days. How do you sustain the enchantment across the years? It turns out that the unexpected acts of affection are your secret allies in the quest for enduring love. The magic lies not in grand gestures, but in the small, thoughtful moments. Picture Darren Freeman, who bypasses extravagant holiday gifts, opting instead for spontaneous tokens tailored to his wife's interests. It's these thoughtful surprises that weave an undercurrent of excitement into the fabric of their daily lives. The currency of lasting love isn't always material. Often it's the currency of words. Showering your partner with genuine admiration, as Clara and Arthur Osborne did, creates a treasury of cherished memories. These echoes of heartfelt approval endure long after a partner has gone, as Clara can attest. Yet, as love matures, sustaining the flame of intimacy involves more than presence and praise. A flourishing sexual connection, embracing affection in its broadest sense, cements the intimate bond you share. Relationship experts recognize that sexual fulfillment transcends physical acts. It encompasses the whole spectrum of loving gestures. Consider the story of Ed Molesky and his wife, where medical impediments led them to explore new avenues of physical closeness that enriched their connection beyond conventional boundaries. But physical intimacy alone doesn't complete the picture. The friendship that underpins romantic love needs its own nourishment. To truly revel in each other's company, dive into your partner's world, whether it's martial arts or the arts. It's through these shared passions and experiences that a deep, abiding friendship is forged, one that illuminates every facet of your partnership. Embrace the practice of surprise, tend the garden of your physical bonding, and cultivate the friendship at your relationship's core, and you'll find a love that not only endures but flourishes brilliantly with each passing year. Part 6. Humor and Honor, the Pillars of a Lasting Love. As time glides by, seasoned couples often gather pearls of wisdom from the ocean of their experiences. Among these gems, 2 lessons emerge with a resounding clarity: the power of respect and the saving grace of humor in relationships. Respect sits at the core of love, an amalgamation of observant attitudes and tangible actions. It manifests in outward expressions of admiration and gratitude, like voicing a heartfelt thank you for your partner's endeavors, no matter how small. It's found in the attentive nod as they share their day, the considered responses that honor their perspective, and the care in not blindsiding them with unforeseen news. Then there's the art of taking life's wrenches with a more light-hearted grip. Anger, although a natural human emotion, often begs the question, is the provocation truly worth the upheaval of peace? Taking a breath before reacting can sometimes be the key to maintaining harmony. Take Joe Thornton's episode with the forgotten wallet and the potential missed flight. It would have been easy to succumb to irritation, yet he measured the weight of the moment, a delayed trip against the potential dent in his marital bliss. The choice? To value the partnership above punctuality. Laughter, too, can dissipate the fog of frustration, transforming an ordeal into memory worth chuckling over. The author's own tale of an airborne mishap involving a small child and a mess that defied gravity underscores this. What started as a panic-stricken dash to the bathroom culminated in both partners sharing a hearty laugh at the sheer absurdity of the situation. Through humor, they found their way back to each other, ready to shake off the stress and savor their holiday. In essence, a relationship anchored by mutual respect and the ability to laugh, especially at ourselves, is built to navigate the unpredictable waves of life. These two pillars not only uphold, but also enrich the love shared between two people. Final summary. Navigating the journey of a lasting romantic relationship presents a myriad of challenges, but sustaining love past the honeymoon phase is far from unattainable. There exists a wealth of advice from those who have weathered the storms of long-term relationships, older individuals who've demonstrated that love can indeed endure. To join the ranks of couples with enduring partnerships, it's important to prioritize your relationship, even when other aspects of life, such as raising children or managing finances, clamor for attention. By integrating the sage advice of committed elders, you can sharpen your focus, foster positive intentions within your partnership, and cultivate open, effective communication. These veterans of love emphasize the importance of recognizing the synergy between heart, intuition, and rational thought when choosing a mate, the necessity of heartfelt communication paired with well-timed conversations, and the essential practice of keeping your marriage at the forefront. They remind us that love thrives on small, unexpected gestures of affection, the cultivation of sexual intimacy, and the nurturing of a deep-rooted friendship. Above all, it is respect and the ability to laugh, especially in the face of life's absurdities, that serve as the bedrock for relationships that not only survive, but flourish over time. By embracing these timeless insights, you can forge a bond that is resilient, joyful, and primed to last a lifetime, echoing the profound affection and commitment of those who've loved long before us. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.